Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we'll be taking a look at Digital Turbine. Starting out with their overview, we're going to look at their PE ratio. So currently it's at a 112.21, which is a little sketchy as that's an indicator of it being very overvalued. Also, they currently don't offer any dividends, which is fine. They would rather reinvest the money back into the company. Before we look at the income statement, I want to see what their gross margin and return on invested capital is. Right now, the gross margin is at 40%, which is good because you don't want to see it be lower than 20%. Then with the return on invested capital, it's looking good at 45% as you want this to be 7% and above. Getting into the income statement, we're going to start off with the revenue. So, as of the most recent year, they're bringing in 315 million, which is up roughly 275 million from 5 years ago, which is a big jump to see. I always love to see nice consistent growth with this. Now, looking at their net income, I love to see how consistent this is growing as they made it all the way up to 54 million. The last thing to look at on the income statement is the shares outstanding. This is something you want to see decrease. The more it goes up, the less your shares are worth. So as you can see, it's not looking that amazing. They have been increasing this every year and now are up 22 million from 5 years ago. Moving into the balance sheet now, we're going to look at the current assets. So the current asset growth looks good as they brought this up to 97 million, which is an increase of 312% from 5 years ago. Now with the liabilities, on the other hand, as of 2021, they're at 111 million, which is very unfortunate to see. They have 14 million more current liabilities than current assets. The last and one of the most important aspects to look at in any company is the free cash flow. So cash flow is important because companies that have a lot of money at hand have the advantage of being able to pay off any debt, invest into future growth, or pay dividends. So this is clearly something you need to be improved on year after year. As you can see, it's looking a little weird to me. They were going up and down for the first 3 years, as you can see right here, but it seems like they have been doing well with this recently, so hopefully they can keep it up. In conclusion, Digital Turbine has some below average financials. Some criticism I have for them is I need to start buying back shares sooner than later, and I need to see them have more current assets than current liabilities before I'm comfortable enough to invest into this company. I also hope for it to be more consistent with their cash flow as it's such a vital part of the company. When it comes to buying this stock, I personally wouldn't be buying this unless it goes down to the $50 range. Two things I want to mention before I end the video is my trading strategy is centered around finding value in a company. If I don't see consistent growth in most or all the categories I cover, then I tend to stay away. Secondly, I also want to point out that I am not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy speaking my opinion on stuff on YouTube, so I highly recommend doing more research before coming to the conclusion of buying or selling any stock that I talk about. If you guys have any companies you want me to take a look at, feel free to comment them down below. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching and have a nice day.